And we're back. Oh, that sound is bad right there.
Usually. It's so bad that the curtain doesn't even
Yeah,
cover.
she goes, well, oh, that gap right there needs to be closed for sure.
There.
There we go.
Just wasn't moving enough.
Hey guys, what's up? Happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. What's going on? I got a mustache hair tickling me already, and that is not good. Not good at all. All right, let's see what YouTube's going to do to help us out today.
Probably nothing.
Shall we? I see Mville and Lydia. Hello, and hi, y'all. There's already 14 people in here right now.
Woohoo!
19. What's up, guys? Little Shirley, I'm nothing but mustache. Haha. Also, hello. Hello, Little Shirley. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Vicky.
Hello, hello, hello.
Jess says, hi, guys. Love from the UK. Well, love back to you from California. Hello, Heather. Half Nuts. Hi. What's up? Hi, guys. Hi, Angie.
I'm still on an ad, and I feel like I really can't click off of our own ad.
Right. Are you guys in quarantine? I see Don says hi from Dumas, Arkansas. Lydia, we are in a shelter in place. A little bit different than a quarantine, a little bit more lax than a quarantine. We have been this way since midnight Tuesday morning. The rest of California just got put under the same order. We've already been in it for this week. So we're allowed to leave the house for shopping, for food,
For essential
for
things.
essential runs, walking, exercising. Jamie can go out and ride his bike and play. He just is supposed to stay 6 feet away from people. No gatherings of 10 or more. So, yeah.
Are you guys going stir crazy? I'm okay. The kids, I think, are getting a bit over it.
Hello, Melissa. Hello, Cindy. Yeah, it's really not bad yet. I mean, we usually have stuff to do in the evening time, so it's been weird to be like, okay.
Yeah, like no activities for the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, clouds just came over.
So, like, 10 o'clock in the morning is the same as 6 o'clock at night versus, and the same as 8 o'clock at night. It's just like, we have nothing to do. We literally have nothing to do, nowhere to go. How you doing, Jon and Jess? Love the videos. God bless you always. Thank you, Evelyn. Appreciate that. Lil says in MA they're denying we're being placed in shelter, but I'm not convinced it'll last. Yeah, see that's the you always have to be aware of the words they use too. You know, like quarantine would be probably the harshest, and then if they ever bring in military for martial law, then that's really not good too. Trav tries. Yo, hey, what's up? Olivia, bless you. Hope you guys get over it soon. Johan, saying some nice news from UK. Dame Vera Lynn is 103 years old today. Very nice.
Half Nut says that they're in a state of emergency in Alberta, Canada.
I'm going to not touch the screen for a minute. I want to see what happens with the comments because I'm tired of having to swipe up. It shouldn't be doing that. I want to figure out why. I can see there's a comment right there, but it's off my screen.
Yeah, that's odd.
Why doesn't it scroll up for me?
And let's see. Barbara says, how old are the kids that you watch? I watch a 5-year-old. Actually, he just turned... Did he turn 6? He's 6 now. And a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
And a 38-year-old and a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old.
I don't watch you. I just hear all the time.
Hello, Justin. Hope you guys are doing well. Yep, we're doing all right, Justin. Thank you.
You should be able to touch that blue arrow, too.
All right. Well, that'll just drop it straight down, though. I won't have to scroll. I'll test it. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Hello, LOL, Barbara. Yeah.
Hello, Sammy.
Illinois just announced a stay-at-home order. Yep, that's basically... Sorry, guys. California started that, and now it's going all over the place. Oh, that's right. We're the same age. Nicola, hi from Manchester. Hello, Nicola.
Hello.
Oops, just dropped my French bread pizza.
Well, that's no good. That sounds good, though.
Yeah, it does.
Anna's having salmon patties, fried potatoes, and cream corn.
What kind of phone do you use? This is a Android
It's an LG Think B40.
There we go. Ann says tonight's dinner is going to be salmon.
read it.
Oh, okay. Salmon patties. Well, it's not bad, not bad. I wouldn't eat salmon patties, but everything else is good.
I wouldn't eat the cream corn. Nikki says, hey guys. Abigail says, hi.
Hello, hello.
Nottingham College TV says hello from Nottingham, UK.
Hello.
We have no food in our supermarkets.
Dang. We actually made a trip to the local grocery store this morning, and we got way more than we thought we were going to. I mean, there's plenty of food left in the stores.
There are things, the sign said that they're slowly putting things out so that people don't just grab them.
Right.
And run.
Hey, there's Brandon, the garbage disposal Clark. What's up, buddy? He made it to a live stream this week. All right. Justin, what good? That's good. I'm sick of this coronavirus stuff. Fighting over TP and hand sanitizer and water. Never saw anything like this in my 31 years. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I've never seen in my 38 years either. RP Trender says, send Lou roll. The UK has no bog roll.
And says salmon patties are delicious. I've never had them, but I do like salmon, so
Yeah.
I'd probably be okay with them.
Abigail says, what are you doing right now? We are just chilling on the couch. It's our options are limited. Lock picking engineer, good morning. Hello there.
Good morning. Hello.
Little chilly time for dinner. You guys are not East Coast friendly. Just kidding. Have fun, y'all.
Sorry.
But at least you're awake. You know what I mean? Some parts of the world are still asleep. And they didn't even have to choose between us or food because they're sleeping. So many live videos this week. There's always a silver lining to every cloud. You know, that's my goal this week was like, you know what? We're home. The world is falling apart. Let's plug in and go live doing it. You know, might as well. Barbara says Brandon the garbage disposal is with the exclamation mark. He is here in the house. Do you folks still accept fan mail? Yes, we do. We still have an active P.O.Box. Hi, Kristen. And Dream Big's also greetings from Arizona. So yeah, we have a P.O. box still listed in the description box. Realistically it's business as usual, just a lot less of it, and home business versus out and about business. So there won't be a travel vlog this weekend because we won't be able to go anywhere.
Right.
Johan, Nottingham College TV was in Tesco today. Had a lot of food, just no TP or cleaning stuff. Don't need TP. Got a shower and bills. That's right.
Put them on at the door so that you don't get dirt everywhere. Okay.
Brandon says just left the Bass Pro Pyramid in Memphis. I know exactly where that one is. Stocked up on bullets and got Tasha a gun. I ain't stocking up in food, just bullets to protect what I have. Hope people don't get to panicking.
I know, right?
You know, I did some research last week. I saw a Bass Pro ad for a gun on sale, and I was like, I think it's time to buy a gun.
I have one.
I called to do the research to figure out what it takes to get a gun in California. And I'm like, this one, this fee, that hoop, forget it.
Yeah, it's a pain in California. Molly Polly says, you keep skipping me. Hi. Actually, that's the first one I saw from you, Molly Polly. They must not have been coming through.
Yeah.
So hi to you.
Yes, hi Molly Polly. Definitely don't mean to skip you if we missed you, sorry, but we're here with you now.
Heather says, I work as a cashier and I've had people mad at me because we are out of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. I'm sick of it. I am so sorry.
Brandon,
you guys are truly taking the brunt of it.
Yes. Brandon says people are stocking up on TP, but I have a shirt and water. I told him yesterday.
Ew.
I told him your idea. All you need is a brown shirt and some water and maybe some soap to clean it up afterwards. But sounds good to me.
I gotta help you.
All right. Hi Rosalind. Hi Pinky the cat. Johan, if sending posts from the UK, check with Royal Mail first as they are cutting back on overseas deliveries. Kristen says my kiddos are going stir crazy. They're out for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks would be a nice break if that's all we were talking. Right now we have April 14th as our ETA, and that probably will be extended. Theme Park says, how long you been on? Just got notified. 9 minutes and 28 seconds. So YouTube is actually doing a good job today, for now. Ann says, Heather, I'm so very sorry you have to put up with that, sweetheart. I too work in grocery store 30 years. I know how people can be, and they get frustrated, and they take it out on you. Yes, that sucks. Prody says, so it's very difficult to get a gun in California? Yes, it is. Lots of hoops, lots of fees. Anybody that thinks you could just walk in and buy a gun in California or America, and California is worse, I understand that, but you have to have so many different things done. It's crazy. Brandon is right. Protect and defend. Sammy says, I heard Jamie's voice. Yeah, he's getting his shoes on. He has been in the house all day today, and he needs to go outside and play. Brandon says, oh, yeah, California and other states are ridiculous. Tennessee, you don't need a gun card if you are a state resident. I need to take a test for $25. I need to get a real California real ID, which is now different than a regular license, to buy ammo. So even once I got all the gun stuff, there's other steps I have to go through to get ammunition for the gun. You can't just walk into DMV right now because they're all shut down. So that wouldn't even be possible. Then there's a background check. There's handling fees. There's all sorts of other stuff. So it'd take a $300 rifle and make it probably, $400, $450, and all this time to get it done. So Proteus says all you need is a shower head and a towel instead of TP. Nottingham called you on MB. Cheers for that. I've just got a Morrison's on Tesco. Brandon says, not sure why everyone wants to get hand sanitizer when 99% of people I see come out of the bathroom both not washing their hands, which may have had a part to play in this mess. That is true. You see it all the time. Half nuts, I've seen people fighting over ground beef. Did we see? I don't know if I saw ground beef today, but I bought 2 racks of ribs. They were only $9 a rack, so there was 4 or 5 racks. I bought 2, so I didn't go crazy. That's what I would normally buy, but less than $20 for 2 full racks of spare ribs. That's all right. Pinky the cat says, good news. I found my lactose-free milk at Safeway. Got 2 liters at $5.99 each. I thought of you because I did see lactose-free milk in our store too.
That's just about all that was left.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that was left. There was a certain brand of milk that was $8 for a gallon.
Oh, it was an organic.
And that was not because of price gouging. That was just normal price because it's like organic and frou-frou and yeah, $8 for a gallon of milk though. Theme Park says Oklahoma just got open carry. Nice. Kristen says my phone is lagging. Oh, that stinks. Barbara, I don't touch guns, but my husband has a dozen. Ann says there are more guns than people in Wyoming. Brand says the new ID is the one with the star. I think so. But that's the one you need to travel if you're coming in and out of California now. Like passport, what is like you need a passport or it. I don't even know. It's stupid. Kristen says my husband has a pistol. Almost everywhere here in Idaho has a gun. In Wisconsin, you can get a gun easily. Pinky the cat, some around in the UK, if you get to stores at opening time. Anyone notice price rises on food, etc.? No, I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, everything we saw today was normal price. It's illegal to jack up prices during this time anyway. And yeah, Brandon, as I was saying that, I was like, I don't think you need the real ID if you have the passport, but the passport process to get is expensive and time consuming too. So you're kind of one way or the other, you're going to get screwed. So it's it's one or the other, and I don't have either. So Kristen says I'm stocked up on TP for now for sure. I told Jess, I said I'm not worried right now, but come like Tuesday or Wednesday next week, we might need to run for some TP somewhere. Theme Park says if I was not legally blind, I would own a gun. Brandon says we went to Walmart and the self checkout there were employees just snatching food out of carts if you had more than the limit. Wow, and not asking questions. Wow, that's crazy. Like, nope, you don't need that. Nope, you don't need that. Like, I thought about it today as we were getting food, but I'm like, we weren't going crazy, but we got 2 racks of ribs. We got two bags of flour. We're not going crazy, but, we don't just want one right now either. They made a mistake and let me try out a SA-80 gun this afternoon. I got 1 shot on target, says Johan. Nice. El Nino, I love Guns N' Roses. There you go. What's for dinner tonight for you, fam? I'm not entirely sure. Jess has got some pork going in a crock pot or instant pot or something.
Crock pot.
We ended up with Subway sandwiches for dinner last night,
It was a fiasco.
and that was a pain in the butt. So at this time of day, we don't usually have it fully decided yet what we're gonna do. But
I have artichokes and I have asparagus that both need to be used. So we'll be eating one of those, or both
Nice.
perhaps.
artichokes, asparagus, and some pulled pork sandwiches or some tacos or something. Brandon says they have been going to the stores with all their kids so each can get the limit. Do you hear what he was saying?
That Walmart was grabbing things out of carts.
Just like, nope, you got too many.
That's crazy.
Ann says there's a place here in Cody, Wyoming called the Cody Firearms Experience. You can shoot everything from a flintlock gun to full-on automatic. They also have some Gatling guns too. Nice.
Jamie would love that place.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed are you about this? 2.
3, maybe. Like the longer it goes on and the more restrictions put into place, the more nervous I get.
I'm not so worried. I'm more worried about the government and society just like versus the coronavirus itself.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The response is more
Yeah.
scary than the
Like,
actual thing.
not to downplay what's going on at all with the sickness, but like the amount of our lives that the government is completely in charge of right now scares me. Pinky says I'm going to check on Sunday early and see if I can get my lactose-free coffee cream at Safeway. Brand says we could only get 2 meat items: 1 loaf of bread, 1 milk, and an egg.
That's crazy.
Wow. Kevin, hey again. Hello, Kevin. Brandon says I got to get going. Glad I caught live. Have to pick up my car and head back to Memphis. Brandon, thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate you being here. My audience knows you.
For sure.
Thank you for chatting, man. Appreciate it.
Theme Park says I was surprised my mom made it to California. Good, I'm glad she made it.
Yes, glad she made it.
Kristen says, oh, Subway, I just had that the other day. Pork, always yummy.
There we go. And Brandon, if you're getting into just some food review stuff again, it'll be time to work together again soon too.
That's true.
Just simple stuff, Bayou John 03, I'm with you. It's scary how fast they can basically control us with almost no effort. And see, I'm not one of those, conspiracy theorists and like, but there is a certain element of like, it was very easy for Americans to go, and the world, to be like, yes, government, control everything for me right now, please.
That is true.
Schools, churches, businesses, every transportation, every aspect of your life now has somebody else's hand monitoring it. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm not preaching or against, for or against. But that's different. That's not how Americans typically roll. Yes, there's always control, but this is a lot more, Sorry for missing comments, guys. Bear with me. We'll get them all.
Anne says her friend Christy brought them some milk from the farm. Delicious.
Nice.
Johan says, in the UK, it seems that Tesco are getting TP on the shelf at around 6 a.m. First come, first served, and 1 9-roll pack or 2 4-roll packs per shopper.
I told Jess that I want to go to Costco again, but we have to be there when the doors open. And I want to get my GoPro and mount it to the cart just so you can see the craziness that ensues. If I could get one more 24 pack of toilet paper or 42, whatever, from Costco, as far as our inventory of household goods, I wouldn't be concerned at all anymore. I don't want to wait till we're out, Bayou John says same here. I hate how they are controlling thoughts or things. Things. Barbara says it was a weaponized virus that escaped from China. They didn't mean it to escape. There's
all kinds of theories.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing too. Again, not trying to get political or one side or the other here. Just thinking out loud. So we got 44 people in the house. If you guys can do me a favor and smash that thumbs up, 41 now. Smash that thumbs up button. Let's see if that puts out a new round of notifications. We won't be on here a ton of time, but we may hit the hour mark again. That's what we've been doing the past few days. Chris says, I wasn't stressing until today when I heard almost 700 people died in the last 24 hours alone from the virus. That is so sad and very scary.
I heard that people are expecting the numbers to go up, but that's only because there's more testing kits available. So people who were sick before just didn't know,
Right.
and so they couldn't be confirmed or denied.
Uncle Chuckles, hey, Big John and Jess, how are you guys? We are doing well, thank you very much. Savannah says we were lucky and scored a 24-pack last night. My husband happened to be at the store when the shipment came in. Let's see. UK employees guaranteed 75% by government. Halfnut says you should try to make a prison burrito.
Interesting.
That's not a bad idea.
Paul Moran says, "What's with this no notification business? I'm not impressed."
Only you're 20 minutes in.
Not too bad.
Did YouTube didn't tell you at all? You just came across or what? RP says I got a toad in the hole, mashed sweet corn and garden peas, and oxo gravy. Oh, it's Cumberland pork sausages.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. See, it's doing it again. The comments don't come up.
Kevin says he made his own breakfast this morning since I didn't turn up. Sorry, they wouldn't let me on the airplane.
Premier Brian Pallister urged citizens to blackball businesses not observing the order. Thuggy says it's been stressful. My father is having cancer treatment, so any virus is stressful as we take him to the hospital every week at the moment.
Yeah.
Completely agree with you
That's
there.
the worst.
That would be horrible. There's Paul. Paul says just picked up my iPad, John, and was checking if you were on. Well, good timing then. Bayou John just watched the Yucky Bears video. Your mom looked barely fazed by the flavors. More proof older generation is tough. She's always that way. When we have something
Right.
that I really don't think the kids are going to hang with us on, I'm like, we should call my mom because then it's not just her and I. Get a little bit extra, other people in on it, but she does pretty good with that.
Oh, Rambo and Dino are on.
Rambo and Dino, hello everyone. Much love to you on all from the boys of Michigan. What's up, guys? How are you? Those Yucky Bears were disgusting.
Those were bad. I shouldn't have watched your video before because
Yeah.
I almost didn't want to do it.
Sammy says it's almost summer in USA. Today was the first day of first full day of spring. So we still have a little bit of time there. Guys that are here, make sure Brandon was just here. Make sure you go give him some love on his videos. Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark and Rambo and Dino. Go give them some love too.
Go check them out. I linked their video in the description of ours.
Yep.
So if you wanna see someone else's take on the Yucky Bears.
Yes. I told you those things are insane. Can't wait until series 2 comes out.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
The series, the next two look worse than the first one.
Yeah. I'll go watch your video now. I told you I stay off. I can't watch other people because it messes with me before I go in. So I'll start, watching. I'll go watch yours today now.
Mm-hmm. If you Google Yucky Bears, our two videos are the ones that come up.
See, Brandon, Dino, Big John. That's what I'm talking about. And then guys, go give Rambo and Dino some love too. They have the subscribers they need, but I think they're still short on their time. So they need people to watch so they can get themselves monetized, which in the YouTube world, that's where you want to be. So go give Rambo and Dino some love, guys, and go watch and tell them Big John sent you. I can't read that title on the name on that one, but they sent someone to jail for 30 days in the Isle of Man for not observing social distancing correctly.
Oh jeez.
Rambo Dino said they were huge. Also, seriously, those bears are massive.
They each split one. So whereas we just had a fraction, they each ate half of a bear.
Oh, I'd have puked for that for sure.
There were a couple where I couldn't do it.
Do you guys grow a garden? We used to have a really good garden.
But then we got chickens and they took over the garden. I was looking at it today because I was in the backyard and I was like, I need to redo that. And I need to get it fortified better so the chickens can't get in.
Yep. And you are welcome, Rambo and Dino. You guys have done so many great quality, like top level food challenge videos and everything else. It sucks that you're not being paid yet. So you guys need to get monetized. Brandon is moving to Memphis to be with Tasha. Yeah, sorry, I did see that question about Brandon. It seems like his life is pretty good right now. I know he's moving out of where he was. He's moving to Memphis. Yeah, I was gonna say Tennessee. So that's the same, right? Memphis, Tennessee. Um, but other than the trauma of going through that, fire and all that ordeal, I think he's coming out pretty good.
I think he's handling it well. A
Yes,
lot better than I think I could.
you're right. Like business as usual, and that's kind of the kind of guy Brennan seems to be. No BS, just like keep pushing, 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 and that guy works.
Yeah, for sure.
Pinky the cat husband still in California. He is in Carson, California now. I think Carson's down in L.A. area.
I think so.
Paul, how Jess did not hurl amazes me. Well done, madame.
I really thought I was going to. If I had a container to spit it out into, I would have. That one was bad. Cousin Katie's on. She says, "Hey,
Hello,
fam."
Katie and Lulu. Just wow, YouTube sucks. Didn't get notified until 3 minutes ago. I suppose you've been on for ages, and you vomit gummy bears.
We've been on 25 minutes, so not too bad.
Yeah, 26 minutes coming up right now. So at least you're here. Glad to see you.
And yes, Mark, go check out Rambo and Dino. They are awesome.
Yes.
Great content.
Yep. Let's see where we're at. Hi, everyone here. Hi, Kristen. Must have a look at Rambo and Dino. That's what you just answered, right? Yes,
Yes,
Rambo
and we
and
got
Dino.
everybody saying hi to each other on the chat. I love that.
This is such a great group of people. You guys are awesome. New laws due in UK over the next few days, which will deal people who don't stay inside. If have the virus, plus new law which make less senior royals able to take on senior roles. That is way inside UK knowledge right there. We could technically be cited for leaving our house and just going willy nilly around town as well. There's a certain section of the state law called the Health and Safety Code, and you can be cited if you're just out wandering around. But as long as you say you're going to a grocery store or some sort of service or picking up food somewhere, those are all your outs. So
Katie, no, I didn't see. What comment did the gummy bear guys send you back?
I saw it. I didn't tell you
Oh.
because I haven't seen you. Yeah,
Because you haven't seen
I forgot. I forgot to tell you. I saw when I was on the other side of the house, and in between there and here, I forgot to tell you. Hi from Edinburgh, Scotland. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Thuggy, our chickens would attack the lupins when they came into flower.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, yeah, the pig will tear down anything too. She'll just shove her fat butt in on everything. There's always one idiot in the village. I give myself a vote. You don't have to vote. You've had that title, sir. What? Theme park fanatic. I am back. My phone died. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Where did he comment at?
She.
Katie posted something?
Yeah, she sent me a message.
Nah, okay.
See, Paul says, but as long as you don't tell them the store is 35 miles away, you're golden. Exactly. I'm just going to go pick up groceries, 3 hours away. We're just going to go for a big long drive to get out of the house. Ann says, my 76-year-old dad is mad at my stepmother. He wants to go hang out with his coffee clutch, but she won't let him leave the house. Well, here's the thing. When's the last time he hung out with his coffee clutch? Because if he just hung out with them a couple days ago or a week ago, then they're already all right. You know what I mean? Kristen says, I feel like suing the GP doctors as I don't have COVID-19. My lupus consults told me today I have a lupus flare. Completely different, so I'm a little annoyed.
Oh, I'm glad, though, that you're not having the virus.
Right. It's a good and a bad, right?
Right.
Like, it's sucks that you had to freak out about it, but it's good that you don't. If Outwin could be detained in this part of UK, it will be at the army jail. Wow. If you're told to self-isolate in the UK and you break it, you will be fined £10,000. Oh, wow.
Dang.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Lynn says all pubs and restaurants, etc., told to close in Scotland. Yeah, that's where we're at too, California. It started off with just a small section of California where we live, in the Bay Area, San Francisco, which, other than Los Angeles, it's the most populated area of the state. So they kind of gave it a few days to test run there to see how it worked, and they put the whole state in on it. And then it'll start creeping. The whole country probably will be under the same thing soon. Can you imagine how the person who had to tell the queen she couldn't go out felt like? Right? So yeah, we could still leave the house. We can go do this or that, get food, and there's a lot we can do. It's just there's more that we can't. Like I want to go camping desperately. I want to get out of town
Yes.
desperately. This is the time of year that we hit the road and we just can't. And I keep seeing airfare and hotels and everything that's super cheap. I'm like,
But you're gonna not be able to get on an airplane,
right.
and it'll get canceled, and you won't have the insurance.
Yep.
You'll just lose your money.
Theme park says everything is closed here except the drive-throughs.
Yeah, pretty much the same. No dine-in eating here at all.
Yep.
Places that were strictly dine-in have started doing takeout or drive up and grab your food type of deal.
Curb service. The whole country should be under the restrictions. If you're gonna do it, you might as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did hear that the Florida governor has finally put a kibosh on all of the spring breakers on the beaches. So that's officially going to end.
Nice.
Where I was on vacation, the minute there was a confirmed case, they closed all the pubs, clubs, restraints implemented, social distancing. Since the 10th of March, there has only been 3 confirmed cases.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's not, let's see, it's not 10, it's only 1. It's only if you have the virus or if you're leaving the house for something non-essential.
Oh, okay.
135-year fine in France. Our police agencies are saying that they're not taking a hard-nosed approach right now. So like, you could, but A, they probably won't ask, and B, they'll probably just tell you to go on home or hurry up and finish doing what you're doing. Our schools are giving free lunches. We got enough for Lily and the boys for the weekend today.
Our schools are doing the same.
Yeah, our schools are doing the same. They're doing it. There's 2 schools, and you can literally just drive through, and they'll hand you bags of food, which is really cool, really good for the parts of the community that really need it. Lynn says we can still go out to supermarkets, golf courses, and parks over here.
Pretty much the same here.
Mark Hope, hi guys, just got the message. We're glad you're here. Lulu says you could travel in the UK, but not go abroad or on any ferries across the sea, etc. But they have closed all schools today, but special needs schools are still running, so Ollie is still attending school. Well, good. Or bad, depending on how you look at it.
Mark Hope just got the message that we're on.
Oh, my nose
I was
is
a bit
tickling.
late, but better late than never.
Pinky says, I am lonely. It's so hard to talk to people just hanging in my apartment by myself. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We've said it before, but that lifestyle, that would be tough. Right?
Yep.
You wouldn't like me to be gone for months, would you?
Nope. Not at all.
I think Jon and Jess have switched on the filter again.
Always.
No.
RP is speaking German.
Lynn says petrol pumps seem to be spreading it now with the handling of the pumps by individuals. Katie.
Good idea would be to keep some wipes with you and wipe it down.
Katie says our community is so small that they had extra food and was telling everyone to please come get food. We did
kind of the same that's going on here.
We did the other day. We went and got lunches for the kids, just because there was nobody there and it was almost a close time. But we drove by today and there was like 100 people in line. I'm like, they need it more than we do. I'm not even getting in line today. Some troops have come back from Iraq to be ready to assist police if needed. Paul says, John, if your nose, it's, hey, it means you're going to have a fight with somebody.
If your nose is itchy, it means you're going to have a fight with someone.
But he didn't say that.
He was trying to write itchy. He looked down here. Hey, itchy.
I haven't
he was having a hard time.
I can't see that far down. Marlon says, I'm first.
First at what?
LOL, says Mville. Theme park, we have a limited 10 people, and on public transit, they have special seating.
That makes sense. I do know that the city buses are still running. I don't know where they're taking people to. Maybe grocery stores.
Lula said, so strangely quiet here as the airplanes have stopped going overhead my house so nighttime. I'm sleeping like a baby. Sadly, New Orleans is now on lockdown, and they cannot leave unless it's an emergency. That is Nala.
Because people were,
right?
I think so. I think people were ignoring it before and continuing with Mardi Gras.
I wonder where Matt Clark is. How strange he's not been on your lives recently. Um, that's true. Has he come? Has he popped in? Do
I
you
have
remember?
not seen him.
Maybe on our Saturday morning, our normal times. Maybe he'll pop in there. Get bigger glasses, John. I know, right? No, I only get 3 messages or comments at a time right here on my phone, right here, right there. And so until I scroll down, I couldn't even see it. Um, Kevin says no meats on the shelves, so I have to go without. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, we
That's
got
one thing we do pretty well is stock up on meat when there's sales, so we have a good freezer supply.
the meat guy here. At some point, all the times you're like, no, we have enough in the freezer. We
We'll
don't
be
need
eating
it.
ham here pretty soon.
Yeah, there's Christmas ham. There's probably a Thanksgiving turkey out there.
No, the turkeys are gone.
All right,
I think we have a turkey breast.
there. See, there you go. We scored a couple of racks of spare ribs today at a grocery store. They were only $9 each. I knew they were on sale. I just didn't know if they'd have them.
In the UK, so glad all pubs and clubs will be shut tonight. People can be so selfish. Yeah, they're young, but they can be spreaders.
It's
I
true.
agree. I can't say this name, but it says, honestly, I kind of like living during this pandemic because it seems like people are not so quick to do evil things when disaster is close. Keep y'all's heads up and do what is right.
Yep.
I agree.
They always say, they're gonna find the positive in everything. And then maybe things will be handled differently, and we'll learn some new, you know, strategies and techniques and how to deal with things. And perfect time for live stream from the shower, John. Just saying. I have been clearing out the house like a maniac today. I found 2 new frying pans I forgot I bought ages ago.
Oh, no.
Nice, Lynn. Well, good job.
I need to do some of that.
Barbara says very few people on the roads. It's freaky. Yes.
Yes, it's very weird.
Meat supply, is that with or without the unmentionables?
Oh, jeez.
That is just with.
Katie said that her friend drives a city bus, and he took a video parked at BART waiting for anyone to get on his bus.
Wow.
So that's somebody local, then, not somebody in North Carolina. Huh?
Lulu says we don't really have sales on meat products unless they have a few days left before they're out of date. Then they go on the reduced section. I used to love the reduced section of the meat department. They don't really do it very often anymore.
No.
But I would go in and go specifically to that section because I would buy, I'd buy it all. And yeah, we have sales at different stores, different weeks,
Right.
different prices. The racks of ribs I got today were $1.49 a pound. And normally they're probably 2 to 3.
Theme Park Fanatic says, do you shop at Costco or Sam's or just regular store?
We
A
have
little bit of everything.
Well, we have Costco. We don't have a Sam's membership right now. We have a Walmart. We have a Winco.
Winco,
Those are
local grocery.
those are our big grocery stores, but the bigger ones are more of a hassle right now. So unfortunately, you pay a little bit more at the smaller ones, but if there's one right there and there's no fight to get in, you got to do what you got to do.
Mark Hope says, has anyone said that the UK went into lockdown today? All shops, pubs, and restaurants
Yep.
will shut.
That's what we're talking about. John, thumbs up is all I see.
I think that all he sees is your finger when you're doing that. Words
Oh.
right here. Johan said, just a heads up, be careful what links you click on as some nasty computer viruses are out there. Also, just check that some of the older ones don't get scammed by people
Yep.
pretending to help you
Yep.
out.
I can't read the name on that one again still, but the reminder to smash that thumbs up button. I appreciate it, guys.
Lulu said, it's like every day is the reduced section at stores now. It's still crazy even after the government have told everybody to stop stop panic buying.
Right.
It would be nice to go in and get what's needed and leave.
That's what we're doing. We're not panic buying. We're just being prepared. We're not being prepared for 6 months. We're just being prepared for now so that everybody else can have some. I didn't take all the ribs.
Right.
We didn't take all the flour. You just take what you need for the immediate future and then let somebody else have some.
Yeah.
Theme Park said we just got a Costco.
Nice.
We love Costco.
Paul Moran said he's creating a playlist for the coronavirus. He's got the police don't stand so close to me, disturbed down with his sickness, Britannia Spears, toxic. You have any suggestions?
No.
I can't think of
Can't
anything.
touch this.
Oh, that's a good one.
MC Hammer.
Yep.
Can't touch this. Theme Park, they have had a Sam's.
Nice.
Compared with at least in our area, I liked Costco better. Sam's overall, I liked, but our local-ish one, I didn't. So it kind of ruined it for me. But I think they're equally as good. Ashley says, I think there's something the planet is doing to restore the hurt we made to it. We should take more care if it would be so easy to wipe us out. That
Hmm.
is true. But have you seen the stories of the canals,
Clearing up and animals coming back into Italy.
animals coming back in,
Hmm.
and the waterways are clearing up and you can see
All the
through
canals in
them?
Venice.
It's amazing.
And dolphins were in the Venice canals.
That's hilarious. Cases our stores food line on Tuesday marked down a ton of meat, and man, we stocked up. Glad we did. Sam's Club are almost as common as Walmart's here, and they're in North Carolina.
Lulu wants to know what's the squeaking noise on our end. I don't hear a squeaking noise. It could be a chicken in the background. Somebody just laid an egg.
There is this right. Let's ready. There, there, there.
That's a chicken.
That's a chicken. And yeah, it's nice and sunny, and someone just laid an egg.
Jake says the Gov even said there's no short supplies. People are overreacting.
Yep.
Agree.
Paul said they have the kids locked in the basement. Lulu.
And he did like your can't touch the suggestion.
And Lulu, maybe the rodent cage. I don't hear that one. I think it's just a chicken.
Yeah. Chris, you're gonna love this one, John. Chris says you could step in for Brian Shaw.
Oh, I wish. Dude, I wish I was anywhere near Brian Shaw in any aspect of my life. That dude is awesome.
Lulu thought it was her side for the squeaky, but then she was like, no, it was our side.
I want to confirm whether that's the noise we're hearing, though, because I don't
Right.
hear anything else. I will take that Brian Shaw as a pretty hefty compliment, so thank you for that. I love Brian Shaw. He's a great looking dude, and like his lifestyle and the
He seems like a super like cool guy.
that's what I'm talking about.
Like he would be really nice and
Yep.
in public and like not just a fake person.
Right, and then he could crush you if he wanted because
Yeah.
he's so massive. Matt says, "Hey guy, how you guys doing? Lockdown day number 2 with the family.
I'm ready to sell them to the circus.
It's difficult.
All of them.
It's difficult. I mean, it's going to be a long few weeks, but I think we're going to be all right." Dougie says, "I read the new article again. I misread it. He refused to isolate himself, got a 10,000 fine, and 3 months in jail. So heftier fine for doing something stupider. That makes sense." Barbara says there is the census letter and there's scams, so don't give social security number ever. That's right.
Katie says she thinks Lily is waiting for her daily
Oh.
shout out. Well, hi Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, be a good girl.
Go cause trouble.
Lily said Purple Rain is a good one for Paul. Anne says, Paul, how about It's a Mad World? Oh, that's a good one. That squeaking is John's back. Jake says, John, if you shave, you'd probably look 20 years younger.
Probably, but
Lulu said
I'm okay.
it is the chicken. It sounds like a strangled cat.
there's a little. There's a little bit, and it stopped now because she's done announcing the fact that she's laid an egg. So, let's see. When I shave, I look 30 years younger. I look like I'm 5. It just doesn't work.
This one that I can't read the name says, on our What's Cooking Wednesdays, we teach how to conserve food
Yep.
and make the most from what you've got every day. Beef jerky video helped out a lot.
Yeah, see stuff like that.
Yeah, and like reusing leftover mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Like I have done a lot of where I'm reusing something that I had made previously.
Yeah. Ashley says, "Are you going to do lives every day?" Probably not every day. Just kind of easing things into this week and seeing how things are going. Well, I will say this: we're definitely going to do them more than once a week during this shelter in place and during all this chaos, because it's a nice break to the day. It's a nice it's like almost like you're getting out and chatting and you're conversating. You're something to look forward to, something different, breaks up the day. So,
Yep.
not every day necessarily, but definitely more than once a week. Janice says shops are still open in the UK. It's pubs, restaurants, etc. that are shut down to social gatherings. Yep. Frankie, hi, how are you? We are good, Frankie. Thanks for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Paul says Brian Shaw's a good-looking dude. Jess
You might
has.
want to stop.
I'm
Theme
supposed.
Park Fanatic says I'm supposed to move Wednesday. Talk about bad timing. Right? bad timing. Pinky needs to find some good recipes for one. Carol says a customer in our local store was screaming at a woman with baby products piled high in her trolley It was just one of our work colleagues filling up the shelves on her day off. Oh, jeez.
No. Ann says the bars in Wyoming are closed except the ones that have the drive-up windows.
Ah, okay. And I've seen a lot of states that don't typically allow alcohol carry out have now changed the laws in this instance so that people can get alcohol delivered.
I saw a friend on Facebook talking about a Mexican restaurant doing pictures of margaritas for $15 to go.
To go, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's normally not allowed, especially in California.
Right.
No open containers of alcohol ever.
Lulu says, I mostly feel sorry for the elderly. My nan is unable to go out as she doesn't drive and cannot get anything that she's running out on. She told me the only 10 meat items they have is prunes.
Oh, no.
Bars with drive up windows, Ann? Is that not illegal?
There are certain states where it is legal. New Orleans, I think, is one where they do it.
Yeah. Well,
And
I mean,
apparently in Wyoming.
it's really not that much different than walking into a liquor store on your way home from work.
Right, right.
As long as you don't crack it open in the car, which you can't do that anywhere.
There are places though that do like margaritas to go.
Right, but they're sealed. They're sealed still.
Oh, is that the idea?
Yeah.
Like they don't give them with a straw in them?
Right.
Okay.
So it's like it's the same thing as cracking one open or poking the straw in it.
Okay.
They don't serve it out of the window with the straw in it ready to go.
Okay.
Because there's no way that's legal anywhere in America.
Yeah.
But
That would be crazy.
yeah, just the fact that you don't have to get out of the car to buy your liquor. It's yeah.
Johan says, just to be clear, some non-food shops are closed, but the supermarkets and local stores are open and maybe with reduced hours. Okay. Nottingham says, have you tried making Scotch eggs with a soft yolk yet?
No.
Heck no, that'd be nasty. Soft yolks are disgusting.
She needs to though. Jasker, you're no fun. You make my isolation amazing. Thank you. Well, thanks, Barbara. The chit chat, like I said, it breaks things up a bit. I felt like it was the right time for something like this, just to get up and to chat and to hang out.
Right. Kristen says, sorry guys, had to charge my phone, but I can't stay. Have plans for a movie with hubby. Have a great day. Talk to you soon, friends. Bye. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. Have fun.
I wish we could go to the movies.
Lynn says, desperately missing my football, soccer.
Yep.
Over here in Scotland. Johan says, check local Facebook pages for Lulu. Some people are taking food parcels to the older people. That's so awesome. I have seen a lot of that on our Facebook feeds about like, if you have an elderly neighbor, check on them, or I'll check on them.
Yeah. Offer to make shopping trips for them, pick things up extra while you're already doing what you're doing. Like,
right.
That's what society needs. It's that kind of stuff. So
Marlon's in the hospital now, not because of coronavirus, just sick and in pain.
Well,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we'll get well soon and get out of there.
Not a fun place to be.
Lewis says, I think by the end of the next week, I'll end up looking like a plain sausage, as 3 days in a row I've eaten 2 every day for dinner. It helps when you crave meat when you need a fast dinner. Kevin says, my mom used reuse and... What? Where are we at?
Oh, he's talking about people reusing food.
Okay.
And leftovers and making new things.
Most
people have lost that nowadays with constant food shopping and everything at their whim.
Gotcha. That is true.
For sure.
Yes.
Is definitely a change.
Yes. Random Sora, what's up? Sorry, I'm not up to date with what's going on in the U.S. Is it similar to the current situation in the U.K.? Also, hey guys, long time no see. Yes, good to see you here. California is under a shelter-in-place. I don't want. What word do I use there? Status? Order? Shelter-in-place order.
We've been required, told to.
Heavily suggested. We're not allowed to go. We're allowed to go pick up food from restaurants. We're allowed to go to grocery stores to go shopping. We're allowed to go outside for exercise, walks, hikes, bike riding. But that's it. Nothing else. No cruising around the neighborhoods. No gatherings of more than 10 people. 6 foot distance between you and other people when you're in public. So, Frank says, Martin, hope you'll get well soon. Exactly.
Lily said hi back to us.
Paul says, wouldn't stay sealed for long in my possession. And see, that's the thing. Like, once they sell it to you,
it's
just like every other liquor store. You walk out with it closed. It ain't their fault what you do with it. Proteus says, did you guys know, apparently they are doing the Corona Challenge.
I don't even want to know what that is.
Right? Why? Just why? Yeah, I don't want anything to do with the word on my Facebook or my YouTube channel. These talks here seem to be okay. We're not getting any kickback from YouTube, so we're okay. But you won't see it in a title or a thumbnail.
Yep. Lulu says, Johan, she's out most of the day visiting my granddad in his care home, but she's not fond of visitors at her door as people have tried scamming her. Yeah. Theme Park wants to know our bank lobbies. Oh, is telling us that his bank lobbies are closed. I don't know if ours are or not.
They
most likely.
Probably. Katie made a batch of pickled beet eggs. Gross. I'll send you one for next Friday video, John. No thanks. We're good. We are all going to be coronavirus out soon. It's driving me mad already. I agree.
Yeah.
Ashley said, have you seen the Netflix series The Stranger? It's brilliant.
I have not watched that one. I'll have to check it out.
Paul says, John and Jess, the chats give us all a bit of escape from all the crap. Keep it up.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
Cora Blue, lockdown in New York now, too. Your lives are definitely a nice distraction.
Thank you.
I'm glad.
Finally done. I work as a electric motor rewinder. We do work for the NHS, waiting on whether I go back to work Monday.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Frankie has a sore throat and cough, but no temp, so I'm hoping just a normal cold.
Oh, fingers crossed.
That's the thing. Everyone starts feeling icky, and everyone's like, "Oh no!"
Right. When we went through the store, Jamie has allergies right now, so he's like, Jamie, people are looking at you.
I'm
Stop.
Freaking out. Stop touching your face. Like, I know you're not sick, but for crying out loud. Carol says, is anyone wiping their tins and food products down with wipes when they get home from the shops?
You know what? Typically, that's a good idea anyways, because you never know what sort of rodents and things are going through stores.
Right.
Or where they've been previously.
I always just assume, but especially with canned goods, that's been on a flatbed truck probably.
It's been
the
in
floor,
a warehouse.
The floor of a warehouse probably. It was bagged somewhere in a field or in a packing facility next to a field. It's probably gotten dirty somewhere along the way, so don't lick it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Treat yourself with whiskey now, Frankie, says Paul. Carol, I do the same, but only open the tabs. Yeah. The government has changed the law here in the UK to allow pubs to do takeaways.
Same here.
Yep.
Nicola says that she's seen that program Stranger, and it is a great one.
Pinky says the Canadian dollar is only worth 70 cents. Interesting. Paul, let's see.
Suggestions for Frankie to get well.
Yep. I'm trying to catch up here.
Marlon is saying in a Cardi B voice, coronavirus.
I live in the same city as you guys, and it's like people are not taking it seriously.
Right?
Yep. My distraction through this self-isolation is buying Disney 50 pence coins today. I got my first one of Alice.
Oh, cool.
Okay, guys, got to go. Take care of yourself, and John, stay smexy. Thank you, Paul. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Stay safe.
Barbara says the virus lives for 24 hours on cardboard/paper drive-through. Yeah.
Nottingham College TV says, please thank the NHS in the UK. They are brilliant. I think all the medical professionals around the world are like kicking butt at this time. They're doing what needs to be done when other people wouldn't be able to.
Yep.
Lou says, bye, Paul. Everybody's saying, bye, Paul. Johan says, should also wipe the ATM keys before touching. But yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yep.
Lulu says, if you're here and interacting, please hit the like.
Bye, Paul.
Paige Riley said, I saw you guys at Costco like 2 weeks ago, but was scared to come up. LOL. It was where the veggies are. Oh, you should have. Next time.
Jessica doesn't like the way I react when we get people because
he gets all flustered.
It's happened hilarious. A couple times in life, and somebody says something, and I'm like, "What? You know us?" I literally said that to somebody, and Jess about smacked me. She's like, "Don't be such a dork." Like, you know who we are? Like, cool, nice to meet you. Like
it's bound to happen.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Ethan says, "Sweet beard."
Thank you. It's all right sometimes.
Lulu
it's awfully gray, but
yeah, but don't ever try and dye it. That's a bad idea. Lulu says, how are you both doing today, John and Jess? Are you free of the kids today? No. Maddie is currently playing on a cell phone, probably watching TikToks, and Jamie's outside.
Yep. RP says, my thought on COVID-19 was keep my blood alcohol just a bit higher to be on the safe side. So far, it looks like it's working.
That's funny.
What are you guys doing to entertain the family while staying home?
Maddie's pretty much entertaining herself. She's at an age where whatever I suggested would not be cool anyways.
Right. The hard thing is all the things that we don't want everybody to live on.
Right.
Internet, YouTube, cable, computer, tablet, phones. That's what we're doing. I'm like, I'm trying to get more movies playing on TV so we could sit and watch new things. Jamie gets to go outside and play because that's technically allowed because he's exercising, and as long as he's not in somebody else's face, he's okay. We cannot keep him in the house 24 hours a day. Will not happen.
No.
So it's hard.
Right.
It's hard. I want to find, trying to like TikTok stuff, like doing goofy little videos, just weird things like that, you know.
Garrison Bush says, love your vids, keep up the good work.
Yep.
Barbara said, I'm so proud of our president for his efforts and his team. It seems like most of the government officials are really stepping up and doing what needs to be done instead of what's best for them at this time.
Yeah.
So it's been good all around.
She said, let's see, I was staring, LOL, I have long brown hair, I'm a female, this isn't my account, LOL.
How funny.
Well,
We didn't notice you.
See us
Sorry.
again, say something, say hi, you're more than welcome. Probably getting after Jamie for doing something dumb in a store.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Random says, have you guys actively been trying to stay home before the government recommendations, or has this idea of staying home become more prevalent now that the government are recommending it?
It was kind of concurrent. Like, it all kind of happened all at once.
We weren't doing anything on purpose, though, before. We were at baseball practice last week at this time because we had a season coming up that was supposed to start tomorrow. Jamie's first baseball game was supposed to be tomorrow. I'm doing this by force. I'm not necessarily scared. I don't want to get it. I don't want my kids to get it. I don't want my parents to get it.
Right.
Her parents to get it. I don't want anyone. But I hate the like. No, you can't do it. Hate that. Drives me nuts.
Yep. Katie said the gorilla TikTok was so bad. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Curtis says, I like when you colored your beard. Why was it a bad idea? He hated it.
I hated it at first.
It was too dark.
It was way black, like obviously like jet black. Like I felt so awkward. I was embarrassed. I was like, I can't go to work tomorrow like this. I look like I just spray painted my face. It wasn't the right color, I think, is my point.
Yeah.
I think, and I didn't know what we were doing, and like.
Yep. Lulu says, if I saw you in a supermarket, I think I'd freeze watching you both and bolt out the door. I'm super shy. I don't think I'd handle the situation very well. Johan says, if Jamie has too much energy, link his bike up to TV and tell him the TV won't work unless he gets pedaling. I like that.
Theme Park says, I just heard they're talking about shutting my city down, and our numbers keep going up.
No, that's crazy.
Pinky says, not good for children to be locked up in the house all day. Exactly. It just can't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I've joked about getting Jamie a pile of 2x4s, nails, and a hammer and letting him build something.
I have done that in the past. He has his own hammer, and I have pieces of wood. I'm like, here's nails. Just bang away.
Yeah,
sir.
it's like paint a room or something, you know, just go do something. I will for sure. Good. And am I saying paid Riley? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not her account
Yeah.
anyways. Anne says, Lulu, you're too cute.
Finally done. A housebound Jamie sounds like trying to keep a Wolverine in a cage.
Pretty much.
Yep. Lulu, but John, you're going gray and yet you're not old. I know. I think it had something to do with my bad back and the stress of my life since that has started. Because if I go back and look at pictures from middle of 2018, it wasn't this gray. There was a couple of patches, but since all the stress and my back hurting and all that pain, I swear it like killed it.
Maybe.
I think there's a connection.
Random says, yeah, the lack of freedom is what's really getting to me.
Yep.
And you know what? It's funny because typically I'm kind of like a homebody anyways.
Right.
But being told now that I can't go somewhere makes me really want to go somewhere.
And we're in our lives, we have always had something to do.
Yeah.
On different nights of the week throughout baseball or church stuff or this school meeting or this school meeting there's always something on our calendar in the week. We haven't had 5 free nights on a weekday on a week.
Right.
Ever.
It makes it hard for me to remember which day of the week it is.
That's right. Yeah.
Wait,
like,
today's Friday?
say it feels like Saturday or Sunday or Thursday so that part's difficult for us. Just shutting down and wiping off the calendar.
Yep. Lulu says, John, you laugh now, but I wouldn't be afraid of hiding in a freezer. And Rambo and Dina said, your guys' Yucky Bear video had me rolling. Love you guys.
My mom is like handles
She's
all
a
these things.
champ,
Yeah,
man. That's crazy.
yeah. I need to get my mom in on the spice stuff too. But
yes.
Brody says, is the hair on your head gray? No, not at all. Dang, look at that.
That's some messy hair.
I'll
Katie
put that
says
back
that's
on.
the family curse, John. Grandma, Grandpa, and Dad and Mom are all white-headed, and we're like early on in age too.
Yep.
That's true, because Uncle Paul's went gray pretty early, huh?
Don't tell him. Yeah, way to call him out like that, you know.
She did first.
Barbara says, wait, Lulu, you won't be old when you go grayish purple. I lost all my hair at 18, says lockpicking engineer. Yeah, I thought it would be clever that one time to dye it, and I didn't love it. I've always flirted with the idea of shaving the sides and just going with the big goat. But, I mean, you can see where the color line is right there.
That's a much more natural color now.
It used to be a mix of red and black and brown, and now it's silver and a little bit of gold, like a reddish, not gold, but like red.
It's like dirty blonde still, I think.
There's the Irish right there coming out.
Yep.
I'm
Johan says, I'm very, very lucky and have a get out of house card.
Lulu says, have you ever thought of just cutting it short so it can regrow, not all off to baby face? Maybe it will regrow a different color other than gray. The past couple times, especially when I shaved these down, because I had the past few times I got them cut way down, they come in completely white and completely gray now. So maybe, but this is as long as it goes. It will not grow any longer no matter what I do. And I'm scared that if I cut it down too far, it won't come back at all.
Nottingham says, this has come up in the last few days. Can you cook Spam fritters and black pudding fritters? We did Spam fritters, and we cannot do black pudding fritters as we cannot get black pudding.
Yeah, we can't get true traditional. We can find blood sausages from different like Mexican stores or even Asian markets. But we've done Spam fritters, and they were delicious. We love them.
Yep.
Carol says, should we be scared of the drive-thru at McDonald's? It's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm craving a Big Mac. Do I go? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep doing my drive-thru Thursday videos. I have no plan on stopping them. If you trust your local grocery store, if you trust walking outside and getting in your car, I would trust going through McDonald's. I know there's arguments for or against it, but you got to do what you got to do.
Produce says it's a mind thing. Now that you're told you can't, it makes you want to. I think that's why all these people keep going out to the store in a panic.
Yep.
Mark says you go gray after you have children. Grayness has nothing to do with age.
Well,
I totally agree with
right.
that.
And how many years have you been married?
Shut up. Lulu's gonna dye her hair till she's 90.
Going gray is better than losing all your hair. Exactly. I'd rather have a gray beard than no beard at all.
True. Some guys look good bald though.
I've put a lot of.
I don't think you would look good bald.
No, I don't think so either.
I
I
think
put a
you
lot
got
of.
lumpy head.
I put a lot of effort and energy and time into this beard.
Johan says, just my workmate calls it silver blonde, not gray or white.
Yeah, Kevin says, yep, I started going bald at 17, high testosterone.
Barbara says, haha.
Katie says, haha, we changed his name from Goldilocks to Silverlocks for the CB handle. So when CB radios were still a thing, he was gray.
Yeah, see?
Lulu is still pink, yet fading, going back to blonde on the tips.
Nice.
My wife doesn't like facial hair. I don't think my wife does either.
It doesn't bother me. I don't care. Frankie said that color top suits you. Thank you. I was actually noticing, I think it looks good with my hot pink hair.
It works.
The teal and hot pink look good together.
Pinky says, do you use beard shampoo and oil? I do have beard shampoo and oil and wax and brushes and combs. I don't use them regularly enough just because I get lazy. But, back when if I was in on it, like trying to make it look nice, yeah, I've got my the shampoo, the Bearded Scotsman oil, Honest Amish beard wax,
Yeah, you have a lot of different ones.
wild boar hair bristle brushes. They're supposed to be with the natural wood combs. Those are really good for them too.
RP says your mom's so funny. Like, okay, what you doing now?
Right.
Yeah, she's so nonchalant. Like,
Yep.
just doesn't phase her.
Just-
Lily wants to know if we can get pig's blood in the U.S.
Yeah.
So she's suggesting, like her aunt does, to make our own. I don't think I could do that. Katie says if she didn't dye her hair, she'd be white-headed. She wants to strip the color out of her hair to see what the current color is.
Barbara did say testosterone does cause acceleration of hair
There
loss.
Oh, we just lost our connection. What the crap? There it comes back. It went like black circle and everything.
See, Mark said not as long as me. Finally done. I have 2 symmetrical white bands in my beard, and that is why my friends call me Badger.
That's what Jon, like, he's got these dark stripes and then white on the sides.
It's like the mustache line runs down, and it has always been that way. Even when it wasn't gray, it was always a different tone all the way down. And that'd be the line that I'd cut it if I ever did just a big goatee, because it'd be that wide. But
Brody said, so fast food places are staying open in our area, yes.
Yep. And restaurant takeaways, fast food, they're all still open. It's all, you can get them delivered, you can pick it up, you can, a lot of places doing curbside pickup if they don't have drive-thrus normally. So, and if you don't patronize them, they're going to end up losing and possibly closing.
There's still people there working and they need money, so
right.
We try and support them.
Mark said he just got home. Just got an email from Esso, one big petrol gas station here in the UK, tell me more regular cleaning, maintaining availability of gloves at the pump, and providing hand washing facilities in the store.
Smart.
Locke says, how are the bees doing? We do not have bees yet. We tried some techniques and methods for catching some naturally, drawing in a hive. It hasn't worked yet. I've got 2 big boxes out there that are dead empty. The next couple of weeks, there's a couple of companies that will ship bees, or we can go pick them up. So we might do that. The problem, though, is that paying for bees ends up being about $180.
Yeah, it's not cheap to buy bees.
So
we'll definitely have to sell some honey if we get them. Theme Park Fanatic says, I'm only 38 and have gray hair already. Same with him.
Yep. You can answer this one.
Lily says, is it true that men's beards tickle women's lips when you're kissed? Sometimes. And Katie says that her husband's mustache goes up her nose. That does happen as well.
She didn't say no, she said bows. And I don't want to know what that means.
She corrected it to no.
I don't need to know about that.
Lulu said, black pudding is pig's blood, Jon. You can't hurl at that. You have cow's testes in your freezer.
I know. But seeing it in blood form before I did anything with it would make it grosser to me.
Frankie says, Jess, do you drive? Yes, I do.
Yep. Whenever I'm not capable. There's a running joke in our family when we're on road trips and I say, oh, I'm so tired. She'll say, you want me to drive? And I'll say,
no, I want to get there alive.
No, I'd rather be tired than dead. So no, I'll just finish driving.
Dummy.
She hates it. Whenever I trim my mustache, that day it's spiky.
Yeah.
So then any kisses onto her, it stabs.
Yeah, Katie's saying that too.
Yeah.
White Knight says, good evening, Big Jon and wife. Hello, White Knight.
Hello there. Local pub and brewery is selling its stock to customer phone ahead, but once stock gone, will stop. Yep. Random says, what's the U.S. doing in the ways of testing? I know they're testing people, but is it different from state to state? Yes, it is. And I know people that are wanting to get tested, but they won't let them. And I think that's a good thing, because why waste a test kit on me if I just walked in and be like, test me now? If they only have a certain amount of them, use them on those that are actually falling into lines with symptoms.
Right.
Don't waste them on me. I'm okay. Don't test me unless I think I really, truly am sick with it. So I think that's kind of what they're doing now, is you have to be, you have to fit a bunch of different criteria first, and then they're doing testing.
RP says, bet all cars are automatic. So wrong. They're, like, all newer cars, probably 90% of newer cars are automatics. There are some that are still manual. I do not know how to drive a manual. My dad tried to teach me when I was younger, but I could not get it.
Yep.
Like, I'm sure if I tried longer, but it was just frustrating. And I was like, forget it.
Yep.
It's not a necessity.
Did you say White Knight 64 and have no hair already?
Nope.
Black pudding is made from red blood cells of pig blood, and white pudding is white blood. It's completely disgusting to me. I love the flavor. It would just be difficult using it from start to finish. You know what I mean? And Katie says, shut up, jerk. Haha.
Kevin says it's good for you, though, Lulu. red blood.
It is
so
good for
I'm
you.
sure.
It is the minerals and iron and do you make any connection that all these sickness outbreaks are caused from diseased animals, yet everyone continues to eat diseased animals? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't
I don't
heard
know
any of
because
that.
what I heard was it was a diseased bat.
I heard it was a
So
fish.
I heard somebody ate a bat. So that's the thing. I heard this. I heard that. Who knows? Who knows what it is?
Lily says, talking about breweries reminds me I left my strawberry and lime cider in my sister's fridge. Disappointed.
Yikes.
And she says, doesn't eat red meat.
Yep.
Paul Moran is back. Change of plans.
Ha ha. Couldn't stay away. Well, Lulu, that's me put in my place. Before
Joe.
got his car repoed, which is a stick shift. He taught me to drive it. Nice.
that's good.
We're good. If blood goes through a drip in any IV and I'm in need of it, then yay, I'll have a ton.
Katie's autocorrect is fun. Yes, yes it is. It's funny, comments pop up for you before they pop up for me.
Yep. But they don't stay here long enough for me, and you have them all on demand there.
Pinky heard it was started from a fish too.
Yeah, I heard bat in China.
I heard fish in China. My eye is itching me something awful right now. What the heck?
Stay over there. You. Coronavirus started from the Chinese people eating bad. How disgusting is that? That's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Just what I heard. Alright. I need to go check on my meat.
Alright. Are you coming back or should I end it?
Yeah.
Itchy eye, Jess, is diseased. Run, John, run.
I don't know. If you end it while I'm gone, bye for now, folks. I gotta go check on dinner.
Uncle Paul, hello. We heard snakes here.
See, there's all sorts of stuff going around.
Yeah. It could be anything that they eat in China. I'm stopping there. LOL, John. John, there was a vid that claimed it was a bat, but it turned out to be false. That's what I'm talking about. Like everything you hear, there's always like it's half truths anyway. So I don't know. Sometimes I don't even like repeating it because I'm like, probably not true. I heard you can get it from Corona Beer, which you can't. News reports have told us it was somebody who had a bat for a delicacy. It was properly cooked, and days later they got ill and died. But by then it was too late. Someone had gone to the UK with me. Let's see. Theme Park said, "What's for dinner?" She's got a pork roast in the crock instant pot, whatever, the cooker, and we've got some asparagus and some artichokes that we need to use up. So we'll probably do that. RP's dog just sneezed. Paul says, I'm fairly sure, but I'm not a scientist, that it's man-made. That's entirely possible, too. Slow cooker, John, so it's far from instant. Right. Exactly. What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business. That's a good one. Well, maybe it's about that time. What do you think? Lulu had 2 plain sausages for dinner. Ones you can get in cafes here, which are the proper English breakfast sausages without meat and gristle. Random says the general consensus of how it all started is that the Chinese people of Wuhan were eating animals that were infected with it. The animals are bats, pangolins, and snakes. Interesting. Even if it's bioengineered, it transmitted to an animal which caused the outbreak. Wuhan seafood market. Yeah, see, there's just too much, like, theories, you know? And I don't even want to play that game. talking about the markets that it was in, and the bosses ate it, kind of thing, or the people that ran thing ate the food, and then it contracted from there. Carol says, I think the future of movies could be new releases streamed on downloaded to our smart TVs devices. I will miss the cinemas so much. That's what I was talking about. I said this may kill the industry of movie theaters in general. Like they just may be gone. And yeah, the convenience of just having it straight to your TV from the theater, even if you have to pay $20 or $10 or $15, you're spending that to go to the theater anyway.
And you can have any snacks you want.
And you can eat what you want while you're at home instead of having to buy all their expensive popcorn.
The stream ones are supposed to be $19.99.
$19.99 for streamed movies. That's what Jess is saying.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, that's a bargain compared to taking, a whole family and then $20 for popcorn.
Yep.
The important thing is it's here and we need to deal with it rather than how it started. Too much information that isn't true out there. Too much information that you can't prove. That's. Hello, Dave. What's up? I wonder if a lot of people will lose their jobs when companies realize they can function without certain positions. Catch you later, John. Bedtime over here in Scotland. You and your family take care. Thanks, Lynn. You too. Katie watched Frozen 2. OMG, Maddie made me jump. You scared them, Maddie. Good job. And you scared Carol too. And Lulu. Good job, Maddie.
Thank you.
Why don't you come say hi for longer, rude?
I can't eat blueberries.
Uncle Paul says our drive-ins are booming, but there is only about 1,200 of them left in the country. Now I did hear that same thing, that drive-in theaters now, because you can stay in your car, well, those are good. John, what is the best dish you cook? Also, Jess. Anything in the meat department. Ribs, chicken, tri-tip, brisket, pork. That's my specialty. Jessica, anything else that's in the kitchen is her specialty. She does everything really well. White Knight, most of the movies out there right now aren't even worth watching. Joe's like, what the heck? Creeped everybody out. Let's see, I used to roll the dice. Lulu says, I got Frozen 2 on Amazon Prime last night, only £10. It was delayed as was supposed to come on DVD last November, and it only came out a few days ago. White Knight says, we get Netflix here for free, included in our cable TV package. Yeah, so do we. Bad dad joke. LOL. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run. They can't see you. Scoot over. Feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Yes, Paul. Yes, lots of them. Gonna watch some Rick and Morty to escape a bit. Stay safe, John and family.
Rick and Morty is the best.
Thank you. You too. Hi, Maddie, says Chris. Hi, Maddie, says Pinky the cat.
Hi.
Maddie, you still single?
Yes.
You're still not on the camera. You have to sit closer to your father.
No thanks. I'm good.
Maddie in the bin bag with the vacuum was hilarious.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you a little side story. So, would you scoot over so they can see other than your ear, creeper? I pay $69.99 a month for Netflix. So I was gonna tell you, Maddie is social distancing from you. Yeah, 6 feet. We did that bin bag, the trash bag, and the vacuum cleaner with Jamie too, and he freaked out and he started to cry. He didn't like it, so we didn't post that video. But he didn't like the sensation of having his body squished in the bag, so we cut the vacuum off. We stopped filming. I told him I wasn't gonna post the video, but he did say he wanted to try it again later, so we might. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you're gonna have to go on TikTok and watch.
Pull it up and show them.
I might put it on. No, I might put it on Instagram later too. Barbara says she's just like my daughter was. Don't play that. Don't play that music on there.
It's TikTok.
Poor Jamie. Poor Jamie. Yeah, he voluntarily got in. We talked him into it because he was nervous. But I mean, everything we do is voluntary. Nobody pinned him down and did it, forced him to do it. But it was like, as soon as that vacuum got to almost fully, he's like, no, 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 and it just overwhelmed him.
Look at how big this blueberry is.
Theme Park says, I am not a big movie person, prefer theme parks. Do you have many fail videos? No, and realistically, Jess doesn't really keep all the stuff that she edits out. We have so much material
We should have a second channel for bloopers.
on hard drives that are like, I don't think she has room for them, basically. So it's like cut and run and edit that out. But we usually keep things pretty good and smooth and clean, so she doesn't have to work too hard. I'm sure John will let Maddie date till she's 30. Exactly. Give me a blueberry.
They're mine.
Rude.
Go away.
But Maddie enjoyed Jamie in the bag. Yes. Ann says, so I've been cooking and listening. Dinner is coming along. The fried potatoes and onions smell wonderful. There's Uncle Paul. He says, hi, Maddie. Maddie acts like she doesn't like you. I bet off camera she's good as gold and loves you. Or is Maddie what you see is what you get? You better be careful how you answer that. Bloopers would be fun. It would be. Pinky the Cat, bye for now. I need to cook dinner for myself. Well, what to make is now hurting my brain. LOL. Maddie, can you swallow those blueberries any faster? Maddie has panic eating those blueberries. And not sharing. I feel like Maddie is like doing the bag of chips TikTok with their blueberries. Stop eating my blueberries.
You can't have any. They're mine.
Kids will be kids, I guess. The face said it all. Maddie's good. Give me a blueberry. Thank you for sharing. At that age, they are too cool for school and moody. Is that you?
No.
I'm not mad, it's just my face. All right, I'm thinking about wrapping up, guys. What do you think? Hour and 22 minutes today, full of blueberries. Maddie won't share next time. Give her rabbit raisins instead.
Ew.
We got plenty of those.
Yep, Jess just cleaned the rabbit bin yesterday.
I'm gonna go put this on.
Well, I just came back, so of course we're about to leave a little early. Yeah, sorry. It's been an hour and 23. I need to get up and move. It's nearly Saturday here. Not going to mention the Q word just in case. Yes, don't do that. Good night, Uncle Paul. See you guys. Night, John, Maddie, Jess, and Jamie keep saying. Yeah, we will. We're going to do all right. I'm out again, says Paul. Have a great day, guys. I'm off to bed now. Night, everyone. Good night, Frankie. Hopefully we'll go live. See, today's Friday, right? So we'll do our normal Saturday morning chat, I do believe. And then we'll play the rest of the weekend by ear. See how things go. It is 11:35 there for you guys in the UK. Do you like Doja Cat? I don't know what that means.
Maddie will.
Is that what that is? Come over here and do it then. Everyone chant bloopers, bloopers, bloopers. Usually our bloopers are Jamie freaking out and not wanting to film. Ransom, you go to bed. Got to take care of the missus. So stay safe, guys, and everyone in chat. Yes.
And yes,
sure.
I love Doja Cat.
So she knows what you're talking about. I didn't. Bye, guys. Stay safe. I've decided I'm going to enjoy the Big Mac tomorrow. Now, you know there's 3 sizes of Big Mac now. Did you know that? You can get a small, the regular, and an extra large version. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Frankie. Have a lovely dinner and evening, and good eve to Frank, too. Cocoa Pebble Crispy Treat time. Ooh, that sounds good. Jessica's I think we're gonna make some cookies later. I've been craving some cookies. if you came to the UK to visit, I don't know what Jamie would eat. Cola bottles forever, I guess. Yeah, basically. That and I don't know if you got maybe some sausages. Good night, everyone. Stay well. Stay sane in this insane world. Be kind. So what did you guys do today? We've just been hanging out all day. You should make your own Big Mac. That would be good. We did our own In-N-Out burger, our own In-N-Out with all the special sauce and everything. We did that on video too. So if you haven't watched that one, that's a good one. Let's see, what else was I gonna say? Lily's got heartburn. So bedtime for me. Love to you and all the animals too. I cursed it. My pager's going. You didn't even say the word though. Good night. Stay safe. Can you do the Wendy's drive-through? There's nothing new at Wendy's right now. There is new Big Macs at McDonald's, and there's a new pizza at Pizza Hut that we may end up doing for this week. So we'll see. Cases make your burger like we did last night. That's a big thing in Oklahoma. I think there's a restaurant that does that, and they mush the burgers down on top and get them all good and charred. That would be delicious. I always get heartburn. My body telling me to not eat weird foods. Bye bye. John says white knight. All right, Maddie. You gonna say goodbye with me?
Bye.
You gonna show me a little dance that you did?
No.
It was like this. It was like. That's what you're doing. Right?
Sure.
Do it, May. No. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate your time. Happy St. Patrick's Day, John. Yeah, it was still this week, huh? Yep, I watched it. A YouTuber I watched just made one. Do the whoa, Manny. What's the whoa? Like that? She hates when I do that. Hates when I do anything like that. My wife always swears off Domino's pizza. No idea if it's any good or not. She forbids it. Domino's used to be crap, but then the past 5 years or so, they've really re-upped their game. It's not bad for the cheaper level pizza.
That's Doja Cat.
Oh, Doja Cat. I didn't even know what that was. Maddie, when my dad does that, we tell him go home. Do that.
Go home.
Be well. Thanks, RP. You too. Where's Jess? Jess is in the kitchen, getting dinner going. She was here for the first hour and 15 minutes, but she's out now, and just like me. So, are we gonna sit down and say goodbye?
I'll sit down to say goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
Go Big John or go home. All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Appreciate your time. Good chit chatting. Stay safe.
Stay well.
Stay well.
Be kind to each other.
Be kind to each other. Be proactive, not overreactive. And we'll see you later. Bye.